Hello and welcome to today's tutorial. Firstly, I might be slightly out of sync when creating this video, so I didn't realize that my microphone had broken, and so I had to kind of uh, get a new microphone, and I'm just recording this on top. So what we're going to be doing in today's tutorial is we're going to be texturing this model, and we're going to be using photographs to project detail from these photographs onto the actual model, so we can end up with something more closely like this. So that's with the texture detail from photographs being projected onto the model itself. So the idea here is the tool that we're going to use is Spotlight. So of course the skin is the priority in this case. The hair is the placeholder. One of the things that you're going to be doing probably later on is probably using fiber mesh or using hair planes to create low poly hair, alpha cards, or even use actual fur inside Maya. So the hair is not the top priority, it's the skin itself. So you can see all the skin detail, the stubble, and the color of the skin onto this model. And in the next video we are going to be actually looking at how the tool works before we actually start texturing using it. What I'm going to do now is just navigate to the folder. So if everyone just loads up their folder, so I can just have you can have a look at what's inside there. So let me just quickly navigate to the folder, and okay, that's it there. So you should start off with this, where you have these three profiles, and you'll have a combined one, and you'll have the ZBrush file. So this is what you should start off with. You can use texture for texturing purposes a combined, or you can use the front side and left profile. We are going to be using both, so I'm going to be first demoing with the others just to make so you understand what Spotlight is and what you can do with it. And the idea is to then take the detail from these textures, these photographs, and project it onto the model, so we end up with the detail that we have inside that model. So we'll start off with like this. And one of the things that I would say is, remember last week's tutorial where we projected the high detail from the high res version of the model to the low poly version. So this is a continuation in some sense. So that was the detail that we had. So what I'm gonna quickly do is just get rid of the hair detail in that, so it's still showing some of the stuff that I've done. So let me just go up here onto color and just fill object, so it completely makes it how you should get your model. So this is how your model should be looking like. I'm just going to change the shader just to show the core details that you should have, so all the finer details should be there. So I'm just going to turn this shader off and put this one on. And now you can see the detail, the skin pores and everything there. And what we did in last week's tutorial was firstly project this detail from another model onto this version of the model where we have all the subdivision levels. Other than that, we can navigate from level 1 to level 7 if we have to. So in the next tutorial I'm going to start working on looking at the tool itself that we're going to be using for projection purposes. Thank you.